Hey guys, Ephenix here, and here are my impressions for the Sony press conference. Okay, so let's get it out the way. There's a lot to cover. Now, first of all, I was kind of surprised that the guy said that it was the only system to have Blu-ray and built-in Wi-Fi. And I was like, well, that's kind of a fake thing to say because, yeah, while Blu-ray is, yeah, Wi-Fi, no. You know, both systems now have built-in Wi-Fi, but I let it go. Harai came out and talked about 3D gaming. So, yeah, 3D gaming came out. Sorry about that. I'm getting hit by every which way here. Okay, so yeah, so I came out there and I go ahead. Intel, give me a second, man. Give me a second. Let me finish this video first. Anyway, so what else? Yeah, so he basically said that what PlayStation did for Blu-ray, they're gonna do for 3D gaming. So okay, that was pretty good. I was like, okay, so let's do this. So Killzone 3 was shown. It's gonna be in 3D. It's gonna be out in 2011. It looked very good. It's gonna have move capability. So definitely looking forward to that. Gran Turismo 5 was going to come out. It's going to come out in 3D. Crysis 2, Mortal Kombat, Tron, and NBA 2K11 will also be come out in 3D. The fight Lights Out will come out in 3D too. You know that fighting game for the Move. Then, speaking of that, they transitioned over to the Move. They played a video using a lot of Kevin Butler's digs on the Wii and the Xbox 360. Then they showed Sorcery. Sorcery, actually, at first I looked at it, I was like, yeah, the storyline looks like Harry Potter. And I was correct. It's Harry Potter on goddamn crack. Because, now because they actually, like, okay, here's some cool parts about it was. Like, you use the Move, right? Now, with the Move, like, depending on the situation, the bulb actually changes. So, like, say, like, you know, you choose, like, the potion, and it's actually green, but you shake it, and it turns red when it's ready to go. I thought that was cool. Combination magic attacks, where you can do, like, a wall of flame, and then turn into a spinning typhoon, a burning sensation, doom, stuff like that, kind of like hemorrhoids. So, yeah, it was actually fantastic. It's like Harry Potter on crack. There's no more to say about it. However, I did notice some lag on the actual game, you know. Also, speaking of lag, Tiger Woods 11 saw some lag there too. In fact, there was one part where the guy tried to do the swing and it didn't even register, and it kind of, you know, stuttered, but it's understandable. That's not a hit against. It's understandable. Heroes on the Move, Sly, and a whole bunch of other new characters are coming out for their own game. Fantastic, a great hero team up game. Jack, Dexter, Sly, the whole kit and caboodles coming out there. Fantastic. Coke and Sony have now teamed up to do an advertisement. I don't know why he felt the need to explain that to us or tell us that, you know, but hey, I've always said that Sony be trying to cram things down your throat. This time, it's taken a little more literal. But Butler came on the screen. Once again, he was awesome. He made references to his old commercials, basically saying that everything is good with the Sony, and he did like a whole thing. It was fantastic. You guys have got to see it. I can't even I'm not even going to talk too much on it because I can't do it justice. I really can't. Now they did mention the Move, and yeah, Natal didn't connect. It was not move. Price was not mentioned. We all know why it wasn't mentioned. $150. Now here's the prices for the Move. $49.99 for the what was it? $49.99 for the Move. That's without the Navi. The Navi's a second-hand thing. $99 for the Eye and the PlayStation Move. PlayStation 3 bundled with the Eye and the Move is going to be $39.99, and the Navi is going to be $29.99. So to get the full experience, you're going to have to pay a minimum of, if you don't have, you know, things already, you're going to pay a minimum of $130. Or actually, if you want to go here, $138 and you know, you get the idea. So, I mean, other than that, you know, $140. So it's about $10 difference than the other than Connect. He also mentioned how Toy Story, Heavy Rain, Resident Evil 5, and a whole bunch of other games. He started throwing games at me like crazy. He was going to use the Move. Bobby J. Thompson, aka Marcus, is now going to be the leading face of the PlayStation Portable, which is a very good choice. Because seriously, if you guys think that Kevin Butler's good, Bobby Johnson is fantastic. If you haven't seen what he's into, by all means, go see the movie called Jesus Christ, I can't remember what's movie called. It's actually a good movie. Do I have it here? Role Models. Go check out Role Models. He's in there. He's fantastic. Of course, he won't be as wild as he's in that movie, but you know they got to limit him. But Invisibles are coming out. We already very new about that though. God of War Sports Ghost of Sparta, already known about that too. So those two PlayStation Portable games, and I gotta say, the PlayStation Portable parts look a lot better than the PlayStation 3. I'm just coming out and saying it. I was more excited about PlayStation Portable than PlayStation 3, but that's only because I wanted to get a handheld. Then they talked about PSN. They talked about how the Sony booth is going to be reimagined in PSN. Very nice. It's a Little Big Planet 2. Take a look at PlayStation Plus. 4 year, $49.99 for the whole year. It's going to have betas, themes, demos, pretty much everything that Xbox Gold has, except for the fact that you'll be able to play for free. Excuse me. It's going to have core as well. Medal of Honor. We'll have PlayStation Move. Dead Space 2 will have PlayStation Move. Also have a limited edition. Portal 2 was announced for PlayStation 3. Mafia 2 got exclusive content. Assassin's Creed will also have exclusive content in Gran Turismo. Infamous also were shown trailers to those two, as well as last but not least, of course, Twisted Metal. My bad. Almost forgot about it. So overall, my thoughts of the conference. Once again, it was actually a really good conference. They actually went ahead and they got what they wanted across. They went ahead and told you how the move was going to work. They covered PlayStation Plus. They covered the 3D. Overall, it was a fantastic thing. They did exactly what they needed to do. So they got the word out on what they're going to do, and told you exactly what's heading into the future of PlayStation 3. Or at least that's what I would have said. But remember, I'm wrong now. See, according to you PlayStation 3 fan fucks, all the reasons that I said that the Microsoft conference was good, you guys were knocking me on it. But the ironic part about it is that every reason why you guys said that the Microsoft sucked, with the exception of extra acting, is actually on PlayStation 3. PlayStation 3 did worse in those particular aspects that you guys mentioned than Microsoft. How funny is that? Eat crow, bitch. So think about that for a second. They showed absolutely no new games. I'm going by your guys' game. I'm listening. I listed everything you guys said. I'm going by what you're saying. They listed no new games. Every game that they mentioned, we already knew about. Okay? We already knew about. What you gonna do, buddy? What you gonna do when they coming for? We found out that the PlayStation Eye is only a mere $10 less than Connect with everything. All you guys forgot that you're gonna need a couple things to buy in order to get it. Well, everything together costs about the same amount as Connect does. So I mean, the price wasn't really that different. Of course, you can buy them separately and some of them used, but hey. So that's really funny, huh? It's ironic that everything that you guys said, that the reason why the Microsoft conference failed, by your logic, Sony failed dramatically because they showed no new games. At least Microsoft showed one game. They showed no new games. Where was Agent, DC Universe, Guardian? Where was these games? No release date for Gran Turismo. What the fuck, dude? What time Gran Turismo come out? I'm going to be playing my PlayStation 275. Where is the game? Where is it coming out? We don't know. Hey. Sorry, dude. By your logic. Now, see, by my logic, Sony did an excellent job. They did exactly what they did do. They did come across and they actually provided information that, that we mostly wanted to see. Everything else can be seen on the showroom floor. But by your logic, they failed. Nintendo won. I don't even need to do a who won the thing, but I'll probably do it anyway. But just to let you know, Nintendo kicked Sony's ass and pissed in their mouths. Microsoft came in second. You guys have a good night. Peace and love.